destination. Hold on 1 second. Sunny out here. Hold on. Sunshine. We want to talk about some football real quick. I ain't gonna take too long, man, cause I gotta get my gig on. But I did want to say what I had to say about. And I'm gonna apologize because I didn't do my pre-picks last week, which I did good. I think I missed out like on 2 to 3 teams. Um, but it wasn't no upsets last week. Maybe I think it was one. It was one offhand. Uh, Hold on. All right. I ain't want no win and then like that. I'm gonna get in the vehicle because I know people gonna hear me, talk and stuff like that. So let me just say, Cleveland Brown fans, when you right, you're right. And I just want to say, put respect on my name. That I've been following football for as long as I can remember. I've been covering sports for over a decade. I got experience in it, watching different sports and stuff like that. But all that to say this, Cleveland Browns are now benching Flacco, right? They're benching Flacco and going with the backup, Gabriel. And the reason why I want to mention this because I told people when we talk about Shedeur Sanders and whatever the case may be, that this is the plan. 4 games. Flacco had four games, right? And in that span, he went 1-3. That is not good enough. That is not good enough for a team that got the #1 defense in the NFL. So you know what that's saying, right? If you got the #1 defense, all you have to do is put up points. Flacco cannot put up points. So I knew Flacco was gonna get put down. Now here's the part that people got an issue with, and is what's next. Dylan Gabriel is next, right? He's next up the bat. He's gonna play, and they probably gonna give him. I don't see him having a long, leash as Joe Flacco did, because Flacco's a veteran. But Dylan is gonna have. I give Dylan 2 games. They gonna give him 2 games. They not gonna give him 4 games like Flacco. You know why he only get 2? Because people want to see Shedeur. They want to see him. You got a flash of him in preseason. You know what he did for the Colorado Buffaloes, right? Because you see what they're doing now. They want to see Shedeur. All right, and I scream that from the top of my lungs. Now, Browns, I'm not mad at the move. I'm not mad at you putting Dylan Gabriel in because he got drafted first. He got drafted first, but make no mistake about it. Make no mistake. It is Shedeur time, and once he get the reins, it is over. And I'm not a Cleveland Brown fans at all. I'm a Detroit Lions fan. But what I will say this. If Sanders get the helm and he knocks out the park, Cleveland City will rock. Like, you know what I'm saying? You talking about a sports city like no other when you compare New York, LA, Chicago, Detroit. Cleveland is right there. If Sanders can do what he needs to do, ladies and gentlemen, if he needs to do what he needs to do, when he get the helm, it's going to go crazy. Now, keep in mind, if Gabriel do his shit, he going to go crazy too. You know what I'm saying? Dylan Gabriel, listen, let's put with numbers, like let's talk numbers real quick, right? In the history of Oregon Ducks quarterbacks, we don't know no quarterbacks that transition and get to the NFL and take off. It's just not in the cards. It's not in the cards, and I don't see Dylan Gabriel making much of a difference. Also, I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? So you got week 5 coming up right now, and he's starting. And I think what Cleveland played Minnesota, right? If anybody can help me, Cleveland, who they next? Who's next up the par? I think they playing Minnesota, and Minnesota got a solid defense. So if I had to guess his stats, I think Dylan probably gonna throw for 2-3 picks. Cause Minnesota defense ain't no slouch. All right. Let me I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to be wrong. Let's check the schedule real quick. Let's check the schedule. All right. So they play the Vikings again. So they play the Vikings 9:30 in the morning, an early game over in Ireland. I'm gonna watch this game. Vikings, they just lost, so they gonna be playing really hard because they don't want to lose two. You know what I'm saying? And then they got the time to prepare. They've been in Ireland for now. It's gonna be week 2 now. So I look for the Vikings to get this victory, and I look for the Browns to go 1-4. And this is a setup. This is a setup for the rookie. I don't know what type of spark he's gonna give to the team. You know, it's gonna be a good game to watch, and I will be here, y'all. If y'all not subbed up to TYRHAATV, please sub up because I will cover that game. I will go live right after that game of and the Minnesota Vikings and the Browns, and tell y'all what I think about it. I'll do a review on the game. I'll tell you what I think of the rookie, but I'm waiting on Shador, and I think the whole NFL is waiting. And the naysayers are waiting too, because of course, if Shador takes over, the people that hate him want to see him fall on his face, so Dylan can take back over. Now listen, I don't want to see Dylan fall on his face. I don't. I think as an organization, the Cleveland Browns made a huge mistake drafting 2 rookies. I mean, and I'm not no GM, guru, but I just call that common sense, right? So you grab Dylan with the 3rd round or whatever the case may be, 3rd, 4th round pick. I'm not for sure. Don't quote me. But then you had Shador, you picked him up because he was just like, whoa, this guy's still sitting here. And then of course word through that somebody else is gonna pick him up. So now you got a quarterback that's going, that's a star, and you got another quarterback from a big program. Again, I wish the best for the Cleveland Browns because this is how I feel. And y'all Cleveland fans understand it. When you got a defense that the Cleveland Browns defense has, and salute to Jim Schwartz. He used to be the Lions head coach. Salute to him. For everywhere he go, the defense is, always like defense is always cooking. So I can't. Let me say something real quick, Jim Schwartz. I don't know why you don't have another head coaching job. You didn't do horrible with the Lions. Then you went to Philly and did amazing things with their defense. Now you at Cleveland doing amazing things with their defense. It's time for you to get another head coaching job. That's for real. I don't know what the deal is. You didn't. I loved Jim Schwartz when he was the Lions coach. Now don't get me wrong. Dan Campbell is him. He's that guy. But I'm just saying. Let me see. Somebody left a message. You know what I'm saying? The Browns. Yes, the Browns do. The Browns are the Browns. I can't take that. But they got the number 1 defense. So answer this question. With the number 1 defense, why do the Browns suck? I tell you why. It starts at the front office. And then it trickles down to coach, which I don't think they got a horrible coach. And a defensive coach is good. He's not. They defense court. You can't even say nothing about the defensive coach. You can't. The pieces are there. Joe Flacco was never the answer. He was never the answer at quarterback. You brought this dude. This dude should be commentating or being a media color analyst or something like that. He shouldn't be throwing the rock no more. You're not Tom Brady. I'm sorry, Joe Flacco. If you want to be a quarterback, you should be backup. You should be 3rd string, showing these young bucks how to do it. You shouldn't be on the field. Every time he go on the field, that's an automatic 2 picks. If I'm a defensive back or safety, and we playing the Cleveland Browns, I'm like, oh yeah, baby, I'm getting a pick today. If I'm a rookie, I'm like, I'm about to get my first interception. Why? Joe Flacco, the quarterback, he throws 2 interceptions every game. That's what I said, man. Like, it's just no knock, you know what I'm saying? He was the man with the Ravens, but the offense was slow. The offense staggered. You know what quarterback you was getting when you picked this man up. And then Cleveland did it because they had 2 rookies, and they knew in camp, Joe Flacco didn't play a snap of preseason, and they knew they should have let one of them young boys start. It should have been Sanders or Dillon, and that's it. Bottom, and then they brought another quarterback in. What, Cleveland had like 7 quarterbacks in preseason. All right, I'm exaggerating. KTC, what's up? Listen, it wasn't that many quarterbacks, but they had too many quarterbacks for preseason. Too many. So it's the young guys' time. Y'all, Cleveland, it's time for y'all to get y'all new legacy with the quarterback of y'all future. Either it's Dillon Gabriel or Shedeur Sanders. All right. And I hope it's the latter. And then what you're going to get is you're going to get one person that's going to shine. The other person going to be a backup. And they're going to use them as a trade piece. You know what I'm saying? They can trade him next year for a 3rd, 4th round pick. And if Shedeur is that the guy, release him. Let him go somewhere else. Because I'm telling you, Shedeur is going to play this year. He's going to play this year. And this week, the Browns are going 1-4. The Vikings got too much. At least the Vikings got more offense than Cleveland do. And the Vikings got a solid defense. Now, the luck over the stars, anything goes on any given Sunday. So the Browns could win. And if the Browns squeak out a victory, and I don't care if Dillon throw for 115 yards and he rushed for 40, if he got any hand in them scoring and they win, he going to stay the quarterback until they lose. Even if he throw 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown, or 2 interceptions, no touchdowns, and he run in for 1. If he scores, he's going to save his starting job. But best believe, ladies and gentlemen, the pressure is on Dillon. I would like them to go with Sanders first too. But guess what? Imagine how people feel if you just start Sanders over the guy that got picked first. So this is a play of numbers. You got to start the kid first, no matter what. They know who the better quarterback. They watch him in practice. The Cleveland fans that watch practice and read the media every day, they know who's the better quarterback and who's ready to start. That's why in the games you hearing them screaming Shedeur name. When Flacco throw an interception, who name they screaming Shedeur? They know. I don't live in Cleveland. I'm in PA, but I'm only 2 hours outside of Cleveland. So I don't be researching them like that, but everybody knows who's the popular choice. Vet it. Everybody knows who's the popular choice, and that's Shedeur Sanders. But we're gonna see how this play out. 9:30 a.m. on Sunday. But yeah, the Cleveland Browns, they pulled the trigger, and Dillon Gabriel is the starting quarterback of your Cleveland Browns. And all I said is put respect on my name, because at the preseason when I did a video, I think the video is still up, I called it. I said what was going to happen. I said Flacco had 4 games. That's how they was going to judge him. He wasn't going to get more than 4 games because they got to figure out what's what. And they can't. This is not a rebuild team. Cleveland Browns should not be in rebuild status with that defense. And Garrett, man, like... Miles, man, ask for a trade already, my guy. Y'all see his face Sunday when he did his and you know what? He could have came to the Lions. You know why he ain't playing with the Lions? Because he didn't want to play for the Lions. Miles Garrett is in charge of his own career. He chose to resign. He wanted to be loyal to the city and loyal to the team. They gassed him up. They sold him some wolf tickets, thinking that the franchise was going to be something else because their defense has been top notch for the last 3 seasons. I get that, but you don't have an offense, Miles. And when they signed Joe Flacco, I understand you're like, well, this is a veteran. He a smart QB. Nope, but he ain't got the talent. He ain't got the arm. Miles, listen, don't let your career go up in smoke trying to hang on this sinking ship. Exactly. He asked, but he took the money. Like, bro, money, listen, man, money is not everything. People say, oh, you won't know unless you have money. Listen, I have had my highs and my lows, and I tell you, money do not bring you happiness. And guess what? You can see it in his face Sunday. You seen him on the bench. You see him in a press conference. And man, listen, even before the game, when, they took a sound bite from the Lions offensive coordinator, Morton, as far as about the, how they saying that the Cleveland Browns never seen nothing like the Lions run offense. And, the defense said, well, they ain't seen nothing like us. Yeah, we have. We have seen something like y'all. We seen y'all last year. That's how we was able to cut y'all and shred y'all up this Sunday. You so man, Miles, I understand you the leader of the team and you want to make it sound sweet and give a nice little sound bite, but you knew exactly the Lions are who you thought they were. And they showed you all you didn't get no sack. Man, they didn't even have to double Miles that much. They did not have to double him that much. It was one on one. And that's why he was frustrated because the Lions offense was just that damn good. The offensive line is the strength to the Detroit Lions. Take it from me as a fan. The strength of the Lions is the offensive line. And you can see that by week 1 when Green Bay was able to do some certain things and our lines was kind of rusted because we had 2 rookies playing on it. Now that we got everything in motion, hey, y'all hit that like button. It's good. The Lions suck. I don't think how we suck when we only lost 1 game and we beat 2 of the best, teams in defense in the you know what I'm saying? We taking care of business. So I don't get all that. You know what I'm saying? We handled the Ravens handily. We handled Cleveland handily. And keep in mind, everybody was Green Bay when Cleveland beat Green Bay and we turned around and beat Cleveland. That game 1 against Green Bay was a fluke. We came out flat. And if y'all know, the Lions come out flat every year. This is nothing new. Yeah, you know what? Dart did it. And Dart, listen, Vetted, New York wasn't supposed to win that game. That was luck. That was luck, but I ain't mad. But Giants, y'all got the same season. I don't care who y'all put at quarterback. I do not care, y'all. Y'all might win 6 games this year. Y'all might win 6 games. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm put with the Giants, man. Y'all need some more pieces. But Brown fan, all I'm saying, and this is my title, is put some respect on my name. I know y'all come on YouTube and y'all listening to me talking some sports and y'all probably like, man, he fanned out or he don't know what he's talking about. No, listen, when I talk about other teams, I'm not biased. I'm biased to my Lions, and I don't even talk about my Lions that much because I don't want to seem like that biased person. If the Lions get their ass handed to them, I'll be the first to tell it to you. So when I'm talking to other teams, I just look at talent, production, schemes, coach history and all that stuff, from what they did. So I don't, like I'm getting on vet about the Giants. Like, they got a game. Dark came in, did with this thing. I feel like Dark only going to get better, but I feel like he's missing some weapons. That running back, he's a nice little back, but he a scrappy, tough back. But guess what? When you look at the film, you know how to play him. You punch him in his mouth, that fades out by the 3rd quarter. You know what I'm saying? So what helps y'all running back is he surprised people, you know what I'm saying? Because he's like a little baby, little linebacker playing running back. But when he got punched in his mouth a few times, his game started to slow down. So as a defensive coordinator and you watching tape, you see that. You like, oh, all we got to do is keep punching him in the mouth, all right? So when he get the ball, slam a linebacker into him. Defensive line, you stand him up, linebacker, blitz him, or safety come across. Long as you punching him in his mouth, it started to dwindle down. His energy for blocking and trying to run up into people, it runs out because now you watching him. He's a solid running back. He's solid, but he's not no star, man. You know what I'm saying? But salute to the Giants. The Cowboys and tied up with the Green Bay. That was, man, Green Bay. Y'all should have handled the Cowboys. Y'all should have handled, and y'all walk away with a tie. That make both of y'all look like losers. Both of y'all can't nobody say, hey, they tied. Like, man, at least they tied. No, that is never good. A tie in football is never good. That's all I'm saying, man. So we gotta see Green Bay again, and then we'll show people what time it really is. We gotta see what time it is. So, but yo, I just wanted to say, put some respect on my name. Yo, hit that like button if you're a Cleveland fan. Leave a comment. Tell me how you feel. Are you happy with the starting your new quarterback starter, or do you want Shedeur Sanders in there? I think it's time for Shedeur Sanders. I do. Hey, I will be going live on my other channel today. I got a lot to talk about, man. So on my other channel, y'all know from the sector just over here to support me. What I talk about on the other channel, I will be sliding over there. This is sports and entertainment, man. Salute to Cardi B. Also, if y'all haven't heard her new album, go check it. It's such a vibe, man. I'll be listening to that in the morning, getting ready for work. I'm listening to it. That stuff is getting me through the day. Salute to Cardi B new album. Um, I'm sorry that, man, that she's beefing, like, Nicki Minaj and her going back and forth on Twitter. Like, Nicki, man, listen, I don't want to get in women's shit, but I just feel like man, Nikki, you 40, going on 46 years old. The stuff you saying about people that's not focusing on you, like, and you've been doing this a lot all year, just taking shots at this people, like, you know what I'm saying? You the queen, right? Let's say you the queen. Why you taking shots from the throne? Ain't nobody even disrespecting you or bugging you. It kind of it's kind of a messed up look, and I do feel like it messes with your legacy. And you seem like a bitter old lady, and you're not old. You know what I'm saying? If somebody else come out, you trying to take somebody's shine. Just like, I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it. Nikki, I rock with your music. But man, I'm not feeling this right now. Then you taking shots at kids and stuff, man. So you know how y'all know how Cardi is, man. She tell you, you start with her, it's forever, and she takes it to hell. So man, they going back and forth, and man, Cardi's eating her up on Twitter. Y'all don't believe me? Y'all go check it out yourselves. But Nikki, I think you just fall back, man. First of all, let me say, Nikki, when you got a husband that's on the sex registry list and that is a bona fide pedophile, and then no, I'm sorry, not your boyfriend. Yeah, you not your boyfriend. Uh yeah, your boyfriend, yeah. He he can't, yeah. So he on the sex registry list, can't go around elementary schools and all this other stuff. And then your brother did some crazy stuff. So it's one of the two. You know what I'm saying? Don't quote me, but they both is your brother on some dangerous stuff. Your dad got a record, like it's ugly, and you just want to take shots at people. Just slow it down. And I don't want the what is her people called? The barbs and shit. Don't come for me. All right. Don't come for me, Barbs, because man, listen, I'm from 313. Y'all come for me with any type of energy, I will cook all billion of y'all one by one. So don't come for me because I'm just telling y'all master, y'all queen to slow it down. Like, she got so much success. She don't need to be coming for people, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just sit back. If you dropping an album next year, do your talking when your album come out. Just like Cardi waited till she dropped hers. People's taking shots for her. She put all her stuff in her music. And she doing successful. She grinding. She being a mom. That's all I'm saying, people. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But y'all go check it out. I'm telling y'all, go on X, formerly known as Twitter. Y'all go look up Nicki Minaj stuff. Y'all can read it, man. They've been going at it for 2 days. So y'all got all day of material to read. They shots back and forth. So and then you got JT getting into it. You got Ice Spice. Like, bro, it's like a whole daytime soaps on there, John. But I just tapped in. I didn't leave no comments on shit because, like I said, I don't want to get in women beef. I don't. I just like letting y'all know. Y'all go check it out. And Nikki, fall back and let Cardi have her moment. You know what I'm saying? You've been in the game for 16, 17 years. Like, eventually it's time for you to step down, just like little Kim had her moment and then you came up. Everybody has their moment. You can't keep it forever. Nobody keeps the spotlight forever. It's just the way it is. So hey, I just want to say, y'all could have been anywhere in the world and y'all here with me, and I appreciate that so much, man. But it's time for me to grind out. I took more time than I needed to, but hey, I work hard. I'm no days off. I don't get a day off until next Saturday. So I'm going on, what is that? 7/14. I'm going on a 19 straight day. I'm gonna be working 19 straight days before I get a day off. So I just like, let me take a 15 minute. I got a lot to do today, but I want to reach out and kick it with my people. I will be going live later on today. I think about five-ish. Y'all know from the other side, my view. I'm gonna be talking about some stuff that's going on in the sector, how I believe things is, and stuff that's not being said, and plays that's being ran, and people that's saying stuff, and you know what I'm saying, this is my point of view, but I'm, no way. DJ Cleveland, what's going on, man? Cleveland, how you feel about your Browns, man? But yeah, I'm gonna be on the other station, and I'll be on my BS over there. Here, sports, entertainment. That's it. Over there, me. All right. So let me get up out of here. I love y'all. Again, y'all could be anywhere in the world. Y'all here with me. I appreciate that. Y'all know it. So please hit the like button. Sorry, I'm back. Hit the like button. Hey, Coach doing all right too. Coach doing all right. And what is it, Dimes? And he a better quarterback than he was with Giants. Hey, but y'all hit the like button. I'm about to get up out of here. 3 strikes. I'm out. You know why. I'm gone.